Shut up.
The Empty Child two-parter has always been one of my favourites. This tale, written by Steven Moffat, tells a story of a little boy living in the London Blitz who asks for his mummy.
Is that it?
The kid has this gas mask stitched to his face due to this virus. The Ninth Doctor and Rose are separated yet again because...
Of course, fucking of course.
The Doc tries to track an alien cylinder which has travelled through time and landed back on Earth, while Rose ends up climbing a rope, which is part of a barrage balloon. She ends up falling, but is rescued by someone who isn't quite from this time period. And guess who it is? This story is landmark for introducing us to John Barrowman as Captain Jack, a character who was popular with fans, not only as a companion, but also due to his starring role in Torchwood. And I've got to be honest, he was one of my favourite things about this. Moving on from Jack though, the rest of the cast are stellar. Florence Hough is compelling as Nancy, a young woman just trying to get by, going into other people's homes and eating their meals while they shelter during the air raids. We also have Richard Wilson. He is perfect casting as Dr. Constantine.
I don't believe it!
And we have our two main leads. I feel that the Doctor and Rose get one another at this point, after some testing moments between the pair in earlier stories, particularly in Father's Day. This pairing is played beautifully by Christopher and Billie. This is one of the best duos ever, hands down. I don't even think that's nostalgia. It's fact. The introduction of Jack just adds an extra dynamic to their relationship, and it is in full flow in part 2. The dialogue is brilliant.
Totally Sonic. I am Sonic up. A Sonic what? Screwdriver!
This has often been lauded by Eccleston as his favourite TV story because of it. This is a huge credit to Moffat, who, for his first serious attempt at writing a piece of Doctor Who, got it bang on. Let me tell you why I like this story so much. The atmosphere is just right. It is the perfect setting for this story. The production team nailed it. I truly believe I have been transported back to 1941 whenever I watch this. The story is not afraid to provide humorous moments.
Mummy?
No!
Mummy!
At its heart, there are some terrifying moments. This scene, in particular, is horrific.
Doctor? I'm here. Can't you see me?
What's that noise?
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Can't you see me?
I sent it to its room. This is its room.
I also like the fact that there is no real villain in this. The child, along with all the other victims, have been struck by some anomaly. They don't come across as evil one bit. If anything, the most evil person involved here is Hitler for bombing London. A detail I always liked about this story is it's set entirely at night time, which adds further to the atmosphere, particularly the ending when no one is sure if the little boy, Jamie, can be cured from this disease, thanks to the nanogenes. What delights me is that this is an important part of the Ninth Doctor's story arc because he is triumphant. He is at his happiest here because everybody lives.
Everybody lives!
Flashback to a few episodes ago, and he was just happy to let Cassandra just fucking explode. This is a Doctor who has lived and grown over time. A lot of that goes down to Rose being by his side when he needed her the most. It's great that he has his moment, considering that everything is about to go to shit when the Daleks show up in a couple of episodes' time. As far as Doctor Who stories go, this is one I always think of straight away when it comes to the Eccleston era. There is so much despair due to the unknown nature of the child asking for its mummy over and over again, as well as the wartime setting. But in the end, the Doctor does his job. He cures his patient. This is quite simply a modern masterpiece. But hey, imagine if everything went to shit here. The Doctor would have ended up like this.
good.